Hello everybody, SirMonkeySuit here, back again with Made in Abyss. We're on episode 4. So in the last episode, Rico and Reg actually have descended into the Abyss now. So they're going to go off on their merry adventure. I was talking about there in the last episode how I think it's a bit naive of Rico. I don't think she really truly understands the consequences. But we'll see. Yeah, so they descended from the wharf slums, which hangs over like the edge of the abyss. It's pretty, it's mental, but it's where illegal cave raiding takes place. So that is a theory that I come up with. Actually came true, which is good. I love that. I was really feeling for Nat last episode. You know what I mean? I think it's just tough on her, man. And also Kayui. Oh, I hope nothing happens to him, man. I want him to be good. He's too cute. Need to make sure he's alright. Yeah, without further ado, we're just going to get straight into episode 4 and see where we go from here. Let's go. Edge of the Abyss. I guess, right? Yeah.
ありがとう。岸壁街からまっすぐ降りてきたが、どの辺なのかはわからない。震度計は820メートルを指していたぞ。
I wonder how does the sun work in the abyss? You know?
地表よりずっと明るいじゃないか。あれ
How would that work?
震度600メートルの石の箱舟。力場の歪みで地上も見えないのか。
Force field?
あの境界がやけに明るいが、その歪みが光を運んでいるのか。
They're catching fish. Fishes.
おかえり。ガンキマスの内臓は傷つけないように取ってペンに入れてとこしえ香の実を少々棒味噌を溶いて刻んでおいた菜の名をたっぷり入れたらじゃーん、名付けてリコ汁の完成。Rico 爆弾よりうまい。
Rico, so Rico bombs were food then. I was wondering what they were.
星の羅針盤だよ。ああ、上下がわかるという。違うよ、奈落の底を指してるの。見せてくれ。磁石でも重りでもない。不思議だ。
It's not magnetic.
でも回しても針の角度が微動だにしない。本当？貸して。役に立つのか。
Ah, Christ.
昔から言うもの、アビスからいただいたものはいつかお返しするの。物でも命でも、アビスは欲張りさんだね。バタバタしててすっかり忘れてた。これ何？封筒？孤児院を出る前にリーダーにばったり出くわしたんだ。その時はうまくごまかせたと思ったんだけど、気づいたらそれが尻ポケットに入っていて、それで。
So he knew that we were going then?
私たちを応援してくれるのかな。
Is that smart?
サイズの違うのが入ってる。
I don't know if that was smart of him though.
夜明けとともに捕まえに出る。準備はいい？もちろんだ。行こう。2層まで逃げ切れれば追っ手はかからないとシギーは言ってたな。しかしなんでリーダーはこんなあべこべなことを。
Yeah, I know.
きっと試してるんだ。これは最後の授業なんだよ。レグ、後ろ。
Ah, Christ. What is that? They can't leave that territory? What does that mean, the monster can't leave its territory? Like, literally? Or it just doesn't?
どうしたリコ。見てレグ。雲の切れ間。深海にさ、誘いの森だよ。
Oh damn, that looks doesn't look tempting to me.
どこに？なんだ今のは。
What?
リコ、あの手紙に対して言っていた君の妄想だが。最後の授業のこと？妄想じゃないよ。そうだな。あれは間違っていない気がする。リーダーは毎晩見回りを欠かさないと言っていた。ひょっとしたら夜な夜なの企てや僕がロボットであることなんかも見透かしていたのかもしれない。どうしたのレグ？なんだ、何か光ったんだ。タンクツカだ。一人だけどまっすぐここを目指している。なんでルートから外れた道を選んでるのに。わざわざルート外を向かってくる。間違いなく目的は僕らだな。ああ、僕らの真上だ。何なんだ、早すぎる。追いつかれた。
Is that
さすがライザさんの娘だな。なかなか早いじゃねえか、リコ。
It is.
ハボさん。
それにしてもよ、いやー盲点だったぜ。お前が奈落の司法だっただな。肌の部分も異物なんか？見た目じゃわからないんだな。おお、金玉は機械時間だったんだな。悪い悪い、話がまだだったな。俺はな、お前たちを捕まえに来たわけじゃねえんだ。ナットとシギーが訪ねてきてな。レグは本当に奈落の司法なんだな。はい。行くぜ。それで奈落の司法を拝みに来たってわけよ。
拝むだけにしていただきたかった。
さてと、奈落の司法も見られたことだし、あいつらとの
I
約
don't
束も果たした
understand,
こと
like,
な。
why or what?
行くぞ二人とも。監視基地まで俺もついていくぜ。
ハボさん、おう、
なんだ。
ごめんなさい。それはダメなんです。これは最後の授業なの。
I don't know why you'd be so understanding to be like, oh yeah, I'll just let this kid.
授業ならしょうがねえな。あいつも最後ぐらい自分で来いってんだよな。あ、俺。
何これ？
青笛からやる2層の予防接種だ。大抵の断ち切り熱にかからず済むぞ。あとな、一番大事なようなんだが、これは一緒に行けない以上今言っておくべきか。お前たちが行く監視基地だが、そこの先森がちょっとクセ者でな。
お母さんの風刺を見つけた人？
そう、不動教動かざる王禅、現役の白笛だ。
白笛？しかも私の命の恩人？すごい。
白笛王禅に気をつけてくれ。詳しくは俺から言えない。リコには辛いことがあるかもしれん。覚悟して言ってくれ。
大丈夫です。私白笛に会いたいし、お母さんのこととか、
そうだな、大丈夫だ。 心強い相棒もいるしな。レグ、リコ頼んだぞ。
それじゃあ行ってくるね、ハボさん。
ああ、行ってきな。ぼやぼやしてたら白笛になって追いついちまうけどな。
おばさまにもよろしくね。
おう、俺らはどうしたって奈落の落とし子だ。
How small she is.
遅かれ早かれ分かっちゃいたけどよ。
レグ、あれ風乗りの風車だ。昔はあれで上昇気流を捉えていたんだって。
Those are cool. I like those
残ってるな。
windmills that are like actually face down.
ここが深海二層。やったよレグ。私たち最後の授業を乗り切ったんだよ。僕らは逃げ切れたわけじゃなく、人の領域から外れたあらゆるものに追われるのではないだろうか。
Possibly. Alright, so episode 4. I kind of just want to get us out of the way. I needed to draw it because I didn't know how else I was going to explain it. But like, so my thinking is like, is the abyss more like this, where if you look down into it, like you can see these things like land masses like sticking out, and that's what you're going down into, or is it more like that, and like it kind of digs itself into the earth? Because it's strange how it works. I feel like it's because it looks big, like it looks bigger from where Rico and Reg are to when like you're seeing the hole itself. You know what I mean? Like it looks bigger when you're inside of it, and it looks like there's just way more stuff going on. And also the fact that if you look into the abyss, it's like from off the town, it's black. But if you're inside there, it's bright as it's as bright as like as if you were on the surface. And even Reg said it looks brighter down here. Like that's what's confusing me, because if it looks bigger from the inside, then I mean I guess it could be like sort of a, not really an illusion, but more like magic kind of shit, almost like the Doctor's TARDIS or something. So like if it was bigger, that's why I had that. But I think it's more like this, but because of magic, when you're in the abyss, it's bigger. You know? I think it's the top one. Well, I mean, we'll just have to see. But I just had to draw it and kind of try and figure it out, because it is strange. It's interesting to note as well, like they're almost halfway down through the sea, like to where like to where the sea floor hits. They're pretty much almost halfway down. In fact, I think they are halfway down, right? I think they are. Alright, Reg mentioned a force field. What's he referring to with that? Is there some kind of natural force field that the Abyss has, or something? Is that what he's talking about? I know when he mentioned, like, he was mentioning something before that about how, like, the clouds or something like that, like, forces the sun to sort of beam down into the abyss. That's what makes it brighter. He said something like that, but I didn't quite catch it. I don't know, maybe the force field or something to do with it. I think it was an interesting thing that Rico said, that like those that are taken from the abyss are like destined to return to it, or something like that. I mean, she was born in the abyss. I guess that's what the title is, right? Made in Abyss. I imagine that's well, actually that could be referring to either Rico or Reg, I guess, right? Because they both were. So it's probably both. But yeah, it's like, you know, those two that are going back into the abyss because they're destined to return to it. You know, so the question is whether or not, like, it's just like doing what they're doing now, which is like going back into it, or sort of like how a Circle of Life kind of thing, where it's more along the lines of like they give their energy back to the abyss sort of thing, so like they kind of have to die and transfer their life force to it or something. I don't know. I hope not. But yeah, Reg's having like voices in his, like, where he had a voice in his head. I imagine it because it must be some sort of signal, right? Like a radio wave from further down in the abyss where he came from, and obviously because he's getting closer, he actually managed to pick one up. So yeah, possibly his creator. Don't know. Yeah, Habbo was down there. Like, I'm so confused as to why the adults are so alright with letting Rico go down here. Like, I'm sure like our mother wasn't the same way. I'm sure like she didn't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't know why they're so okay with it happening. I don't think the excuse of, oh, she was always going to do it anyway is a justifiable one. I just feel like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, she's got this robot, but like, she's 12 years old, isn't she? I don't know, like, it really kind of, I don't know, it's weird how they're so all okay with it happening, you know what I mean, and they're not like more worried, or I don't know, it's just strange. Ozin, another white whistle, which is further down, one of the people who helped carry, well, alongside Liza, carried Rico to the surface. Habbo said to be just like wary of her, and it makes me wonder if Habbo already knows that Liza's actually dead, and Ozin knows it, and therefore that's where Rico will find out that her mother's dead, possibly. And then from there, it can be like, that's where she can be like, oh, maybe it was a mistake coming down here, but no, she can't get, like, you know what I mean, going back up would be dangerous or something. For a kid of her age. So then instead, it just becomes maybe a quest to find out what happened to her mother or something, or just following her footsteps kind of thing. We'll have to see. I love the windmill thing. That's cool. Like the fact that it's like over like a landmass, not really a land bridge because it doesn't drift over the other side, but it's just like a landmass coming out of the side of the abyss, and attached a windmill to the bottom of it to catch the updraft. That's great. I love shit like that. Like, it's so like inventive and creative. I love shit like that. And yeah, I just wrote down the abyss is weird because like obviously being in it, it seems a hell of a lot larger than it actually should be. I mean, that could be just like in a sort of like like an artistic, like a drawn style, like a fault of that nature, because you know what I mean, like a lot of times in, you know, like animes and cartoons and things like that, they can like exaggerate a place that they're in, even though like logic would dictate that it's not supposed to be like that big. You know, but I don't know, because the Abyss is so weird. Like, it's obviously got some sort of fantastical, mythical, magical sort of like feature to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's so like I think it's probably that. Like, I think, like, you know what I mean, when you go in it, it's almost like a TARDIS style thing where, like, you go inside of it, things are like, for some reason the sun's brighter down here. It's much bigger. It's got, yeah, it's probably weird, something like that, I think. But yeah, that is all I got. Very, very, very interesting indeed. I am really loving this show. So I can't wait until next week to see what happens in the next episodes. Yeah, don't think there's anything else to really talk about. No, I don't think so. Alright, so yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Just real quick, I really advise people to join the Discord, you know what I mean? Come in, have some fun with us, you know what I mean? We've got a great community over there. We've got loads of different, you know, channels for different stuff that you want to talk about. You can talk about anything and everything. You know what I mean? We recently just put up a Dungeons and Dragons like little channel. We've got a group of us, like a very large group. We're actually splitting it into 2 groups because there's so many of us doing starting Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? If you're interested in any of that, right, come across, right, have a talk to us, right. I'm pretty much like there all the time, so you know what I mean. If you want to chat, get yourself over there, and yeah, it's good. So anyway, that is all for me in this week. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.